Why do we all ride motorcycles? Well, for me, I guess it's about the thrill, it's about freedom, but it's also, if I'm honest, probably about the danger. Now, if a nightmare was to happen, now fortunately, there is a charity that can help. Meet Talon Skeels Piggins after a motorcycling accident in 2003 that left him wheelchair bound and paralysed from the chest down. Undeterred, Talon taught himself how to ride and even to race a motorcycle again. Not contented with that, Talon has now started the Bike Experience, a charity to give anyone with a severe disability the chance to ride a bike again.
What I am now able to bring to these guys who thought that it was impossible to ride a bike again, and showing them that it's possible, then you'll see in a minute, you'll see the light change in their eyes when they've ridden this for the first time.
Talon runs the Bike Experience from Castle Combe Race Circuit with specially adapted bikes.
We've tried to keep it as simple as possible, and the easiest way we found is a pair of old-fashioned bicycle toe clips. Obviously the knees, they can flap around a bit, so we simply attach a Velcro strap, and that wraps around the front of the knee and goes onto the knee slider. Can't move your legs, so we've got to find a way of changing the gear, and so we've got this system, which is an electronic solenoid, which then comes up to the handlebars, and there is simply a red and a green button, green to go and red to slow.
One hand on the side of his chair, when he'll then push himself up and the guy this.
Often the most difficult part of the day is for the disabled riders to actually get onto the bike.
So they see someone who's in a similar situation to them actually do it. And that's what I think is really important, that we have a wheelchair user or somebody similar to demonstrate rather than an able-bodied instructor, because they can sit there and go, well, that's all fine for you, but you can move your stomach, you can move your legs. And if I can get on and do it, then pretty well much anyone can.
So we're going to help you up with all that. Ready?
To get on may be a challenge, but the riders don't have to worry about starting and stopping, because their friends are on hand to launch and catch them. First up today is Pete, who had his bike accident 8 years ago that left him paralysed from the waist down. He hasn't been on a bike again till today. Just to see someone who's been through all that, just going those 50 yards, is truly inspirational. How does that feel?
Strange.
It's good, yeah. It's training for this.
Next to go is Mick, who suffers from MS. He had to give up riding 9 years ago when his condition worsened, restricting him to a mobility scooter. Like Pete, he's not ridden a bike since. So come on then, how was it?
Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Couldn't be, well, it could be better if I could get a bit more low-speed control.
Well, hey, look, you've got to work on something, mate. You can't just be a Ron Hassan the minute you get on it.
I've been on 2 wheels, I'm happy as Larry.
Oh, look, for us just watching, it's motorcycling. It's you going around there. But what is this doing in there to you?
You should see the green inside the helmet and the heart's going 10 to a dozen. It's something I've kind of written off, so I'll put that to one side. I've been there, done that. I'll be lucky enough to do it, but I won't be able to do it again. To actually have a go again, yeah, it's just brilliant. I'm actually normal. I can do stuff again, so it's brilliant.
Now Mick and the boys have mastered the basics. It's time to get out on track and ride round Castle Combe Circuit. As Talon knows, racing a motorcycle round any circuit, being paralysed from the chest down, can bring the odd amusing situation.
There's one time at Silverstone, we just had to basically chuck the bike into the gravel trap. Of course, the marshals had a bit of a nightmare because they came running over and they went, "Are you alright?" I said, "I'm fine." They said, "Oh, well, can you get out of the gravel?" I thought, "I can't walk." "Oh my God, what are you doing moving?" I was like, No, I'm paralysed." "Oh, even more panic." And I was like, No, I'm paralysed before I got on the bike.
For Mick's wife Nikki, to watch her husband back on a bike is a dream fulfilled.
He's got MS, he can't balance, he can't stand, he has a disability scooter, and now he can ride a bike. He's on the bike, nobody else is riding the bike, he's doing it.
For me, just seeing him and imagining what you as a family, you know, have gone through and are going through, to have that respite today and to see him doing that brings tears to my eyes. Okay, come on.